Okay, everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story with Fish. I am in the Crossroads. I am back where I actually died. So I hope it brought enough food, but honestly, I have no idea what I'm in for. Maybe I should even throw my shield on. One thing I don't like about that is it blocks me when I want to use my bow and arrow. I don't even know where I'm going with this, what I should be looking for. What the heck is making me glow like that color? There's something. That's weird. Is there something under the sand? Is that my light that's doing that? My goodness. What is all this? I think I'm going to swap out that because I don't know what the heck is going on with my light, but it doesn't like the whatever's going on down here. Okay. Much better. All right. So these are just towers with some, oh my gosh, look at that incredible artwork. That is really well thought out. I wonder if they plot that or if somebody actually like does it themselves, or do you cheat and use like AI to map it out? I've got that sword a couple times over. Look at this, there's like old stuff on there. Or, oh, there we go. What do we got here? Map to mansion. Ooh, Falcon emblem. That's a cool one. And you know what? I'll take the gold arrows just because they're cool. Why don't I stash some of my food away? Put the ladders away. I don't need the map. I should have brought a trunk to put on my... I can't use that one. Definitely taking that spear. That's a nice gold or ornamented, I guess you call it. Wow, look at all this, guys. I mean, this had to take a while to do. Somebody really must love this game. Check this out. I'll just put this on my back and I'll be able to carry stuff in there. Ooh, what's this map to? Dome Mall? Okay. Cool. I've got the farmer's one. I have a top hat. I have this merchant amulet, but I hate to leave loot behind. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Let's take everything. Put that over here. In here, start stashing some stuff that I want to keep. You know what? I'll take the forlorn hope belt. Put that in there. I probably won't find another one of these. Put that in there. I'll take a Jonas part, thank you. Put the map there. What else? Marketeers. What is that? It's a hat? Yeah, I'll toss that away. You know what? I'll take the books and the scroll. I'll toss them if I don't need them. Alright, anything else I can put in there for now? I don't want the noble pants. I don't need a fortune teller's scarf. I was going to keep this out to use it, but you know what? Let me put that in there too. I'll put my slingshot in there as well. Alright. Now it's on my back. So just to see an example of what it looks like on your back. See, now you can carry that around. Alright, let's put that on our offhand. Let's get our weapon out. There was nothing else in there. Oh, no, I've got the farmer's blueprints. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some good loot in here, but... what's over here? What's that? Clock wrist guard, some of that, hammer. Elk medallion, rusty gears. You always want to take those. And I can never pass up a nice vase. Gotta check every corner here. Am I missing things? I don't need the ore stuff. Alright, what's over here now? Let's see. Nothing up in these corners. Nothing over here. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess it's like... Is that it? On this thing? Or are there other levels? I mean, these are gorgeous stones. Can I take this stuff? I might come back here and just loot it for these pillars, guys. I mean, it might be, you might think it's cheating, but hey, that stuff's built already. Oh, shoot. I missed that, didn't I? Ooh, the Pentampicon, whatever you say, how you say that. And a nice golden necklace, thank you. And what's in here? Oh, cool. Cool, there's lots of goodies in here. Well, we do that again. I'm surprised there's nothing down here, and I don't mean to jinx myself, but nothing down here to fight. I mean, I'm sure at night something will pop up because it'll be darker, but... Wow, guys. There's lots in here. Holy loot. Bandages. I might not have that pin. Huaca. Cool. Map to that. Thank you. Alright, this is crazy. Alright, so I have to... I hate to do this because it looks so beautiful in here, but... I need a little garbage pit to unload stuff I don't need. Anything in here? Barber surgeon pants. No, I don't need those. I have one of these. I don't need a clock maker. It doesn't really do anything for me. Those ladders are going to come in key when I got to get out of here. What else I got? I'd get rid of. Oh. Don't need noble pants. Don't need a scarf. Don't need that hat. That can go here. Alright, made some room. So I'm going to have to work my way up here. Alright. Let's get rid of what we're going to get rid of right now while I've got that little garbage pit thing here. Alright, so what do we want to get rid of? Get rid of the hat. Ooh, you know what? I'll keep that. That's a cool hat. Okay, the rest of this is worth keeping. Aristocrat shoes. You know what? I don't have a pair of those. Maybe I'll just take them. Silver I can make into silver. Some of these things you can break down with the chisel. And you can bring it right back down to its original ore or whatever it was. Alright. No secret doors. More ore that I don't need. More. I know it seems obsessive, but sometimes you miss things when you go through, so I always like to do a couple passes. There's something moving up there? I swore I saw something up there. That's crazy. Okay. Well, what is the best way out here, kids? I think this is probably... No. You know what this reminds me of? The movie Dune. Um, the one scene when they're in that, like, I don't know what you call that plant or whatever, where the Duncan died. I think I go up here because I laddered down again, but um, I think I could utilize these stairs. Like, make stairs, actually. So why don't we try that? And you know what? This is slate rock, which is always awesome to make roofs out of. I'm going to have to go look online at some videos to see if there's more of anything to look for in these things. Because right now, I don't see much. So maybe I'll just do like, you know, used to cut into the mountains, like the I forget the term for a path that cuts back and a cutback. Is that what they call it? Whoa, 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 don't fall. Watch out for falling rocks. I mean, I can ladder up at a certain point, but if I can just keep on climbing up, that would be cool. I think that was the intention. That's why they steeped it like this. Oh, did it again. All right, we're getting close. Getting close. It's pretty cool. I've never been to the Crossroads before, so now I can mark one of the ruins off my list. This is part of the Better Ruins quest, not the regular game quest. Alright, so after I get out of here, I'm going to go do some exploring, and I don't know why I just don't use ladders, or I'm too cheap with my ladders. And I took a little damage when I fell from my laddering down from that hole that I came in the ground, but wow, that looks really cool. They did a good job on those arches. See, I'm going to have to ladder up to here. And you know what? I got to make the ladders because I ran out from coming down. Where's that stack of sticks? I know I have more than that. Oh, don't tell me I didn't take them. No, I know I got a bunch of sticks. Oh, yeah, they're there. Ooh. All right, let's see how many we can get out of that. All right, we're getting there. Fair amount. Can I make any more? Nope. All right. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll try to ladder up a little, or you know what we'll do is we'll sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to get there without wasting my ladders, because I'm probably going to need a lot of them to get up. All right, let's see if I can do something like this. And I got to get over, right? So how do I do that? Okay. You know, I first started playing this game, like climbing up like this would actually make me nervous. Like you feel like you're like in real life, like you're gonna fall or something. Man, there was a lot of loot in there, but they make you work for it with this climbing in and out that you have to do. All right, so now I can put it on the wall here. I should probably put one there and one there. All right. Let's see if we got enough so I don't have to dig through it. I hate digging stairs. All right. Cool. We're out. I'm going to mark that. We'll just give it a little, like, red mark so I know when I come back. Oh. We'll say entrance. All right. Cool. So let's go to where I saw that big monument that I thought, oops, I better eat. And take this armor off because this actually burns through more of your energy. Guys, I got some good loot. Got a cool little temple gear. Necklace. This is where I dropped down from. I didn't bring enough ladders, and I ended up having to just drop and almost died again. I think it's that way, right? And the other thing I should do is, let's get rid of this. Anything to get rid of? No, we're good. This was a productive trip. And I'm in a whole new, different little southern part of the world that I can explore now. Ooh, yeah, see, I told you there's traders. And there's something down there, too. Cool. Yeah, the other reason I like deserts, too, is the ruins like to spawn. And you know there's always something good under the traders. Whoa, look at those mountains I didn't see in the background. How cool is that? Isn't that a cool little monument? They really have some creative people. All right. What's your name? Got anything to trade, Rigby? I got some money. Oop, I have one of those. I've got lots of glass. I have that. I have one of those. I don't need a necklace. That's a pretty cool looking shield, but I don't need it. Thank you very much, my friend, but don't need it. What about you, dude? All right, Hans. Hans has got some food. Any good seeds? Yeah, I could just go pick these around here. I don't know why I'd buy it from you, buddy. Yeah. You're a ripoff. Look at right here, some. I'm tempted to go in those caves, but I'm also tempted to see. I thought I spotted something off in the distance. Right there. What do we got to there? Let's go check that out. That might be an entrance to some underground dungeon or... Man, these things are all over. I should eat one. Heal myself up. And is that just a rock formation, or does that look like... And that look like a... like something built. This stuff looks awesome. Look at that. Lots of bauxite rock too, which I need to load up on because I just used the last of mine for refractory bricks. I made a kiln, a beehive kiln, so I can make different colored bricks, and I can make them in batches way bigger and not waste as much fuel like I do with the sticks and hay and stuff. Oh, look at that cloud. Alright, what do we got here? Anything interesting? Probably got some meteoric iron down there. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. Ooh. This is going to be one of those dungeons, I think. Probably should put my armor on. Because you don't know what you're going to get into when you go down to these things. And I'm not familiar with these. I've seen a million of the other ones that are like the coal mine. I've seen all of them. Pretty much there's one design with some slight variations, and I think it's just because some of them don't spawn correctly in certain biomes or areas that they try. Yeah, I think I was down here and got my ass handed to me. Yeah, hearing some nastiness already. Whoa. These are corrupted guys, so they pack more of a punch. Alright, nothing around. Alright, what do we got? Anything in here? Junk, large crate junk. Well, what do we have here? Because I have never had this. Oh my gosh, what is this? I've never had that tapestry. Yeah, I've got a bunch of these, but I can't resist. Who doesn't want cool artwork for their place? Alright, let's go do our thing. What else is here? I just hope we don't run into a stupid bell. I am proceeding with oh yeah, I remember now. There's a bunch of stairs. Where are you, dude? Oh, that's right. There's stuff over here, too. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Mortar bombs. Those are cool. Man, I'm like really out of space. Oh, these are nice bookshelves. What is that? I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm taking that. Maybe I should just ditch the rocks. Because I can always get more rocks, right? Where are you coming from? Jerk face. Do a little dash and run. Damn it. I'm missing. I take my shot. I missed the trunks. Oh, guys, I'm definitely going to have to come back to this place. There's all kinds of loot in this joint. Well, let's see what else we can... Alright. So let's toss out junk we don't need. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Get rid of the rot. Don't need those extra sticks. I don't need that. I don't need the stones. Anything else I don't need? I feel like the movie The Jerk. All I need is this and this. Alright. Okay, let's go do it, guys. Anything big I want to take in here that... I have a bunch of those. This is some valuable stuff. Scroll, you know what? There's lots of good tapestries in here. This isn't one of the braziers you can actually use, though. It disappoints me. Well, that's easier than going up those stairs. Ooh. Starting to get some bad mojo in here. My wheel's starting to spin a lot more backwards. Let me at least get up a little bit higher. The deeper down you are, the more that you'll start losing your sanity. That's what that is. You're losing your sanity. Whoa, that is trippy. Oh, that looks cool. Can you take that? Is that like 3 blocks? I think it's 3 blocks. I'm gonna have to come back for that. I feel like this looks like where I came down, but no. Alright, so what the heck are they bringing me around here for? There's nothing in here. It's all garbage. So a waste of my time. Alright, let's go up the ladder more. Is there something? Is this phyllite rock? No, it's okay. Or stone, I guess you'd call it. Is that the same? It's the same mirror as the other side. And the same nothing up here. Alright. More of wasting my time. Let's go up that ladder. Say goodbye. Alright. These guys aren't so bad. They're just annoyances. I know somewhere in here is a dang bell, because I know that's how I got my butt kicked. There's a lot of rot in there. That's how I came in, I'm pretty sure. Same. Alright. What is up the stairs? Come on. Windy, windy stairs. Where do you take me? It's the same as like any other side. It's all this junk. There's really, unless am I missing something behind the walls here? Nope. I mean, it looks cool. Nada, nothing. Nothing. Gotta try, you know, otherwise you don't find stuff. If something looks odd, sometimes I'll explore it more and think there's something hidden, or, I mean, you know, I did find some rooms behind these walls, but there's junk in this stuff. That was interesting. Let me do the blocks through there. I mean, there's nothing interesting up here. Trying to find my way back to that ladder that brought me all the way up. Alright, well. Let's eat some fruit. Oh, maybe this is the wrong ladder. I thought this is the one to take me out. I think it's on the other side here. Nope, that was the one down. Alright, it's going to be a fun one to get out of here. I mean, I could always just dig up and ladder through it. I should have marked the entrance. Oh well. We'll just keep on wandering around until we find the right way, I guess. ladders up here. We'll just try to get as high as we can. Only at level 64. Usually about 100 or more is where you start getting above land. Alright, I'm totally lost. I am totally lost. Let's eat. Oh, how did I burn through that food so quick? That was crazy. Alright, we're gonna have to go up each set of stairs. Some people really complain about the game mechanics of the battling in here, the fighting, but it is kind of, the hit zones on some of these things really stink. Alright, so we went up that way. Let's go up these stairs and see where these bring us. Whoa, fell down. Starting to get impatient. I want to get out of here. Guys, I'm going to have to tunnel up, so I think what I'm going to do is tunnel up. I won't bore you with the long going up the tunnel and putting the ladders up and all this stuff, so I'm going to end this stream. Thank you for coming along on this adventure with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and